in.
Guess you have to go.
Red door.
That's it? Was that super short, or is this just me? So everyone's ready? What? Alright, but are we missing someone?
Yo.
Yeah, Toko's not
Yeah,
here.
Tober's not here.
And Toko is.
Really, don't remember?
Kidding, I'm just kidding. How could I forget that little nut job? She's a crucial part of this class trial.
What are you gonna do?
Okie dokie, I'll go drag her out here, kicking and streaming. Just one moment, please.
And just like that, he said, no fear appeared.
Yeah, I told him I didn't want to, but he forced me. I can't believe you would drag me. You're terrible. You're terrible. You and so now everyone's here, right? Okay, then hustle down the elevator. Let's go straight up the show on the road. I'll see you guys down there.
Let's go.
So, shall we get this going? Chihiro. Chihiro Fujisaki. She was so gentle, so calm, and meek. Someone made the choice to kill the girl. That murderer is one of us. Someone standing right here.
Hey, come on.
Fucking Toko, man. What's got her so worked up? We have no choice, right?
It's
we have to
true.
do this.
Yes.
Yes. One last breath. And with each step forward, as soon as everyone was on, the elevator began to descend. I couldn't get a handle on my emotions.
Aw, damn.
His talk is so close to the door.
I don't know.
The steel box sank with heavy clunking sounds deeper and deeper into the ground. As we went deeper, the uneasiness in my heart grew bigger and bigger. The elevator was unaffected, however. It continued to descend without hesitation, until finally, it came to a sudden stop.
What do you think? I already did her. Isn't it so fresh and so exciting?
Don't waste your time with stupid questions. Look at
Good, good, good. You're Rick willing to go. Good say. Gotta say, I don't hate it. Not at all.
Well,
okay, now let's get the show on the road. Everyone, please find your assigned seats.
And so the curtain opened once again. A deadly judgment, a deadly deception, a deadly riddle, a deadly defense, a deadly case. A deadly class trial. You want to save the data?
Do I just override it?
Yeah. Open the handbook. It just tells you what you already have.
Oh.
You want to set your skills? You already have that set.
Are you ready?
Yep.
Alright. Let's go.
Alright.
let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. So, your votes will determine the result. If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. Then I'll punish everyone
we already
seen
this.
Okay then, let's talk about the murder weapon!
First, we have to make clear what was used to deliver the final fatal blow. Make your argument. Oh, it's only one.
Chihiro's fatal injury. It appears it was a head wound.
According to the Monokuma file, the killer used a blunt instrument. But what kind of blunt instrument could it have been?
It's not.
Remember,
you have to get the ones that are
Chihiro's
lies. If
fatal
they're
injury.
Oh, there was
lies,
lies. Okay.
It appears it was a head wound.
not questions. You
According
can't
to the
answer his
Monokuma
questions.
file,
How do you
the
make it
killer
go faster?
used a blunt instrument.
I don't remember.
But what kind of
Hit
blunt
help.
instrument could it have
Escape.
been?
Go down. Control.
I bet it was an iron pipe.
No, that's wrong.
No, that's wrong.
No, that's wrong.
Can we agree that the object that dealt the fatal blow was the dumbbell? Found at the scene of the crime? It was covered in blood. And there was nothing else at the scene that could have caused that kind of injury.
And the wound on the victim's head is consistent with the shape of the dumbbell. As far as
How do you
I'm
know that?
concerned,
Yeah.
there's no mistake and no room for doubt on this one.
You looked at her head wound?
Yay! That's so creepy!
If you don't mind, I will proceed from here. Let's move on to discussion of the culprit. Although, I believe the criminal behind this heinous act is already quite clear.
What? For real?
Chihiro's killer is the fiendish serial killer, Genocide Jack.
It's like Jack, the fiendish serial killer. Did he really kill Chihiro? You know, there's a top debates. You like to hear more? This debate, lines of white noise will appear to disrupt your reactions. Your truth bullets will disappear if they hit these lines, so think of them as obstacles in your debate. But there's a way to keep this white noise from getting in your way. Press the right mouse button to test the silencer, which you can use to shoot down the white noise. However, if you shoot down an actual remark with your silencer instead of the white noise, time limit will decrease, so take careful aim. Oh, but if your action difficulty is set to gentle, white noise won't appear at all. In which case, you can forget that silencer and first focus on the situation. Over and good luck, and have fun.
What do we set the difficulty to?
Regular, normal.
Your right click, was it?
Yeah.
The
You'll see the
culprit
white noise.
is Genocide Jack.
That's the
I'm
white
sure
noise.
of it. Case closed, as far as I'm concerned.
But that's impossible.
Why? What makes it impossible?
What are you
Well,
shooting
I
at?
mean, come on. There's just no proof for it.
Hey, so, speaking of Genocide Jack, I don't know who that is!
The thing Bianca showed me in the archive, one look at that, and it shows that this was the work of Genocide Jack.
The culprit is Genocide Jack. I'm sure of it. Case closed, as far as I'm concerned.
That's how you do
But
that.
that's impossible.
Why? What makes it impossible?
Well, I mean, come on. There's just no proof for it.
Hey,
You have
so,
to take out the purple,
speaking of
or else you'll
Genocide
God.
Jack, I don't know who that is!
There's just no proof for it.
No, that's wrong.
No, that's wrong.
I think they do that for every game. No, that's
I-
the wrong line.
Might know one reason he could be involved.
What?
I found this file while I was looking around the archive in the library. I guess it's some kind of confidential file the police put together about the Genocide Jack case.
What? That's kind of weird as shit, isn't it? What was something like that doing in the library?
The why of it is probably more trouble than it's worth. So let's forget about that for now. More importantly, it outlines all the specifics of every Genocide Jack case in exceeding. According to the file, there appear to be two defining characteristics in every Genocide Jack case. The first is that a bloody message is found written at the scene of every murder.
Oh, that's right. Boob lust.
No. It's actually bloodlust.
Oh, speaking of.
But more important is the other
Speaking
characteristic.
of,
And it's something that's never been made public.
Never made public? What the hell is it?
Why don't you tell them, Makoto?
Yeah, I tell them.
the other characteristic of every Genocide Jack case, if I'm not mistaken, has to do with something with the positioning of the body.
I got it!
I got it!
Apparently, in every Genocide Jack case, the killer suspends the body in a certain way. Other than the killer, the only people who know about this are the higher-ups in the police department.
However, Chihiro was most definitely suspended in the same way.
Why are you making that face?
So, how did the culprit know about this when only high-level police officials were aware of it? There's only one logical answer I can think of. It's because the culprit in this case is the real Genocide Jack.
No fucking way!
You're saying Genocide Jack is one of us?
Yes, in fact, it's Toko.
Whoa!
Whoa.
Genocide Jack's true identity is Toko Fukawa.
Oh my god.
What? Hey, okay, wait, hold on a sec. Toko has like bloodophobia or whatever, remember? What kind of serial killer is afraid of blood?
Is Toko Genocide Jack? The answer is yes and no.
Another riddle? Man, why is this gotta be so complicated?
It's a riddle for sure, but I feel like I understand it. What it means is for Genocide Jack to be Toko, but also not to be Toko. The answer to that, she's not just one person, but multiple people, right?
He has like split his personality.
Ant-Man's Gambit.
What is that?
You have to spell the word.
Split?
Nice.
I don't really split, right? Split personality.
I actually don't know what the word is.
Yeah, what is the word? I don't understand. I'm guessing see it because everyone couldn't see it.
What is this word?
I don't know what this word is.
Shiz.
I don't know. They're putting a lot of Z.
Schizo? Is it schizo?
It
Oh
is.
my
Hey,
God.
that's so stupid. That was so difficult.
Schizo.
Now I understand.
I didn't understand.
Schizo. It's schizo. It's not schizo.
Yeah.
Is it because Genocide Jack?
Okay, I
has
would.
split
It was a big.
Wait, hold on. I'm googling schizo. Hold on, one second.
I think I read that somewhere in the file too.
1 second. Schizophrenia is a serious.
I thought that the suspect might have.
schizophrenia.
What did they call
No,
it?
it's not schizophrenia.
Dissociative identity disorder.
Oh, okay. But still, to go and say that about Miss Fukawa is...
Perfectly acceptable. Toko's strange behavior after seeing the body is proof enough that she has a split personality.
Wait,
The one thing that shows
okay,
Toko
maybe
can have
just
a
make
split
sure I'm
personality.
including.
Are you looking at? Okay.
Wait,
That's to do with behavior. What'd she do?
behavior change.
I got it!
I got it!
You're talking about how she started acting.
That's right. Think back. She fainted when she saw Chihiro's corpse, and then, when she woke up,
She was acting funny, that's for sure. That melancholy tone of hers completely disappeared.
Don't go assigning adjectives to my tone without permission.
not to mention, once she regained consciousness and saw Chihiro's body again, she was utterly calm. In other words, within her is one personality that can't handle blood, and one that obviously can.
So when Toko trapped herself in her room, it's because she was scared of Genocide Jack?
The reason she locked herself in her room wasn't to keep other people from getting in. It was to keep her other personality from getting out.
What?
Toko was afraid. Afraid of the murderous fiend inside of her. Of killing even more people.
How?
Yeah. How can you know all this?
I do believe you misunderstood her. What she's trying to say isn't, how can you know all this? No. What she wants to know is, how could you tell them?
Huh?
Last night, just before Monokuma gave his motive speech, Toko and I had a strange conversation. She told me a most interesting story. She said a murderous fiend lived within her, and she was afraid it could appear and attack at any time. And that trepidation is what's caused her to have such a bleak attitude. Isn't that right, Toko?
This is all a lie. Right, Toko?
You said you wouldn't tell anyone.
What?
You promised. I can't believe you lied.
You have only yourself to blame. You came to me with your tragic little story. I didn't ask you to. This is the real world, not some romantic fantasy fairy tale.
Damn.
Besides,
Damn.
you broke your promise first. You said that as long as you were here, no matter what, you wouldn't let Genocide Jack kill anyone. But in spite of that promise,
You said if I kept my promise, you would go out
Okay,
with me.
what?
That's the only reason I promised.
how many times do I have to tell you? I never said that, but you weren't able to do it. You just couldn't resist that rush you got from killing, could you?
I tried. I swear
Well,
I tried to control
I guess the
it.
trial's over.
But your efforts were useless. What a disappointment.
I
Damn.
hate you.
Well, the
Anakin,
opening
I hate
act is
you.
nearly finished. All that's
I
left
hate
is to hear
you.
from the person in question
I love
directly.
you.
The person you don't mean.
I like how like look at the fat guy next to her, and then look at her.
Toko's body suddenly lunged forward. A huge thud echoed across the courtroom. But in this next second,
Well, hello there.
Oh my god.
What the heck? So you figured it out, huh? Well, whatever. What are you gonna gonna do? I'm the ultimate murderous fiend, Genocide Jack!
That's her
Or
ultimate?
better yet, let's go with Genocide Jill!
What the fuck is this?
Yeah, my reaction too.
What happened to you?
Not Toko, that's a loser name, and what happened is a textbook split personality. So what if one of them happens to be a serial killer? You should turn a blind eye to one's faults.
Holy shit.
So intense.
Like they say, sound in murderous mind, sound in murderous body.
This one is so different from the one we've come to know.
Yes, well, the world is composed of a front and a back, you know.
Oh, you look at her tongue. Ew.
Just like how every inning has a
Yeah.
top and a bottom, or how in the depths of every truth lives a little lie. Behind every dark and gloomy soul lives another that shines as bright as the sun!
This is the murder queen Genocide Jack. This is beyond insane.
Miss Jack, Jill, can I ask you a question?
What's up?
Some of us think you might be the mastermind behind our entire situation. What are your thoughts on that?
Well, I'll tell you, I am the mastermind of all masterminds! Just kidding!
Then it's not true?
Of course it's not true! How dare you try to link me to that creepazoid? And another thing, the police and government and society in the outside world are totally powerless. I mean, they just let this idiotic, bloodthirsty maniac go buck wild all over
He's
town.
got a point.
Yeah.
Sure, I'm a bloodthirsty maniac, but life is pain.
Are we gonna
right?
kill her?
To live is to hurt other people. It's a necessary evil if you want to survive. The act of living itself causes pain for everyone. Just kidding again!
Shut the fuck up. Oh my god.
This should be enough to convince you. This murderous fiend is responsible for Chihiro's death.
No, okay, great.
There's clearly a motive, so there should be
Oh
no
yeah,
doubt.
clearly.
A motive?
Remember what Monokuma told us? If someone didn't murder and graduate within 24 hours, an embarrassing memory or secret
I
would be
peed.
revealed.
I wet the bed when I was in 5th grade.
Well,
Oh yeah,
let's
I forgot
assume
about
that
that.
Toko's secret was about Genocide Jack. If a secret like that came to light, Toko's life would have undoubtedly been forever ruined. So she had a very clear motive to never have that side of herself exposed.
Interesting. Very, very, very interesting. But sorry,
Why is
as
her
much
tongue-
as I hate to admit it, I'm not the culprit.
What?
But I cannot imagine anyone other than you could murder someone in such a bizarre
Wait,
fashion.
what?
Maybe so, but nevertheless, it's the truth.
Do you really expect any of us to believe you?
Yeah. I could never believe a word you say, you monster.
Maybe she's totally right about that, but something's still bothering me. What she said, I need to get more details about this.
Well, I have no idea what's happening, by the way.
So she's saying she's not the culprit. Status of the dead body.
Okay.
You can check your truth box to see like
Sorry,
what's...
but I didn't kill anyone.
You say that, but do you really expect any of us to believe it?
Perhaps if you had an alibi, that would change things.
Oh, an alibi, huh? Now we're talking.
When you compare your past murders to this incident, the modus operandi matches completely. What more proof do we need? Give it up. You killed her.
I think it's the second to last one.
Okay, I just have to focus on remembering Chihiro's dead body. This should prove that what he said isn't right.
Sorry, but I didn't kill anyone.
You say that, but do you really expect
Perhaps if you had a... Oh, an alibi, huh?
When you compare your past murder, the modus operandi matches. What more proof
Oh no.
do we need?
Oh.
Give it up. You killed her.
The modus operandi matches.
No!
No, it's wrong. By the way, in later
Are
games,
the
it gets
methods
way
of
more
murder
complex.
really exactly
Are
the
you serious?
same?
Yes,
I think
I'm not
there's a
joking.
slight difference between the Genocide Jack cases and this one.
Huh? How's it any different?
Uh-oh, you don't know? Well then, human garbage, let me tell you! I murder with passion and conviction. I consider myself a professional, and I have a very particular way of doing things. Imagine you go to a fancy Italian restaurant. They're very picky about the noodles, the sauce, everything. But what happened to Chihiro? It'd be like if that same Italian restaurant started using ragu or Chef Boyardee.
Okay.
This is no creation of mine.
Let me rephrase that in a way that maybe makes more sense. There are two clear differences between the Genocide Jack cases and this one. I got it!
Yeah, this is
For
this
one,
was easy.
the cause of death is different. In the Genocide Jack murders, all the victims were killed the same way. According to the case file, they were all apparently killed with a pair of scissors. But Chihiro died from a blow to the head, right?
Ah, yes. That is remarkably different from the other murders.
Wouldn't it be strange for someone who kills the same way without fail to suddenly change their method? And there's more. One more conflicting detail.
That's right! In my recipe of murder, if the bloody message is the tortellini, then the arrangement of the body would be the pesto sauce!
Could you please stop comparing killing people to cooking?
So, are you saying the other difference has to do with how the body was arranged?
That's right, the second difference is related to how she was suspended. In the photos of the other Genocide Jack cases, all the victims were stabbed through their hands. Here, clearly see the difference of...
Wait, yeah.
I got it!
I got
Do
it.
you remember what the killer used to suspend her? They used some kind of rope to hang her up by her wrist.
Makoto,
What is your
we know
point?
that's not rope.
Well, in all the previous Genocide Jack cases, something else was used to suspend them. Specifically, pairs
Can you
of
two allow
razor-sharp
that? I don't know.
scissors.
I don't know.
Or whatever.
And guess what? I used my own specially designed scissors for the murders and the arrangement. Like I said, I'm a professional, so naturally I'm very picky about the tools I use. And you know what else? Big Mac said there's two differences, but he's wrong.
Oh, damn.
Big Mac? Are you referring to me?
Listen up, Big Mac.
Wait, I'm not
There's
Big Mac. The one's right next to you.
Huh?
My word, you really didn't notice? Take a look at who the victims were in each Genocide Jack case. There's a pattern there, just waiting to be discovered.
A pattern?
Figure that out, and it'll be plain as death why I couldn't have possibly killed that little lolly girl.
Let's see. There's a pattern surrounding the Genocide Jack victims, and sure doesn't fit in it. If you look at the names of victims, I think I figured it out. She couldn't have killed Chihiro because Chihiro was a girl, yeah.
Is
That's
it
pretty
because Chihiro was a girl?
Bingo! Bullseye! Right on the money!
In all the Genocide Jack cases, all the victims had something in common.
Are they not going to question how Makoto knows this?
Yeah, whatever. But yeah, how did they get the information? Okay, we're not reading all these names.
They were all guys?
That's right! The people I kill with such passion and conviction are all adorable little men! I can't believe I
like how
said
she
it!
said
I'm
that.
so embarrassed!
Ugh.
The hell is wrong with you?
I can't help it! I'm just a full-throttle boy-on-boy fangirl, and the mopey side of me just hates it!
Wait, what?
That's a little weird.
But now I'm on the fast track to becoming a full-fledged fan madam!
So, since Chihiro was a girl and not an adorable little man,
Yes!
Kill her?
Thank you, Captain Obvious.
Would an Italian chef suddenly start making ramen just because they're both noodles? Don't be stupid. I have too much passion and conviction to cross that line. That's the absolute reality of the one and only.
We get it. You've clearly explained your hobby and your philosophy. But that's not all there is to it. It's a different matter entirely, when you're forced to kill in order to survive.
Quiet, lolly cur!
Lowly cur?
I would never kill for a reason as petty as mere survival. And if by some fluke I did kill to survive, why would I bother with the message and arrangement? It'd make me the obvious suspect!
She's pretty smart.
That does make some amount of sense.
Plus, whatever reason I have for killing, I would never leave out my prized scissors. Who would go out of their way to use a big, stupid, heavy dumbbell? Maybe you
use the dumbbell because you couldn't find any scissors in the school?
Any scissors? I don't just use any scissors. I only use my own set of high-class envy of the entire world scissors.
Okay, whatever. There still aren't any in the school.
Are you sure about that?
Oh my god. What the actual hell?
She's fully equipped.
She's
That's right! So I can kill anywhere, anytime! Why would I resort to dumbbells or rope when I have my trusty scissors by my side? Go ahead, tell me I'm wrong! You can't, can you? Gutter dogs, all of you! Not to mention, I have no clue how to tie a good knot. So rope's totally out of the question anyway!
Who is this voice actor? I mean, she's pretty good. Am
I actually
wrong?
don't know.
Am I wrong, Zane? She's actually really
I actually
good.
don't know. I know one
no
voice
idea
actor
what's
of the
going
entire
on
series.
anymore.
That's just
Could
because I
such
know
a heinous
I
villain
recognize her
really
voice.
be innocent?
I mean, her voice acting is amazing, though.
But the body really was suspended, right? And nobody but the police knew about that.
Yeah. That's why we figured it had to be the real deal and not some copycat killer or whatever.
Oh, what?
Wait, what did you just ask?
Wait, just someone who could copy the I can check the where's the transcript?
F1? Yeah, F1.
We can't. It's probably her and him. He's the only one who knows it.
Here's my answer. Byakuya, it's possible you could have found out, isn't it? You'd have no problem gaining access to classified government documents or internal police records. Plus, you'd already looked through the Genocide Jack file before this all happened, hadn't you?
Are you saying Mr. Togami did it?
Then, the reason he pushed the theory of Genocide Jack being the killer so hard was because he wanted to pin the crime on her.
So, he rearranged the scene to disguise it and make it look like
her voice actor didn't really have that many roles.
Yeah, but she's really good, though.
Yeah.
The adorable glasses man was behind it all! Oh, I'm on fire!
Well, Byakuya, what's your response?
I see. So now the suspicion falls on me. Then I must ask, when would you say I began acting suspicious? Surely you must have an answer.
Looking back and thinking about it now, the way you were acting right before we discovered the body was a little strange.
Did you see the guy on the left? The fat guy just losing his mind.
No, I didn't see that. I didn't even look at the recording.
You wanted to go to the
Still there.
girls' locker
Look
room
at him.
right away, right? But since you're a guy...
I should have naturally
I see
thought
what
of
you
the
mean.
boys' locker room first. Is that what you want to say? The victim was Chihiro, a girl. Hence why I said we should check the girls' locker room.
Nothing strange about that, I'd say.
On the contrary, there's something very strange.
Okay then, what's so strange about it?
How would you know
Go
the
ahead.
victim's Chihiro?
Share with the rest of the class.
Oh my
Want to hear about New Element? If you aim at a weak spot and hold down the left mouse button, then you'll memorize that weak spot. This memorized phase can... Oh, this is the confusing one. Oh,
I don't
no.
understand what this means.
You can... Remember the yellow phrases that they have, that they talk? You can absorb one and shoot it at another yellow phrase.
What? That makes no sense.
You can take someone else's statement and use it to contradict another person's statement.
That's so weird.
It gets weirder in later games. I'll tell you that.
Okay, got
I
it.
actually forgot. I think they don't do this anymore in the other games. I think they stopped doing this because of how like
Wait, so the other games don't have it?
no, they don't have this whole absorbing another person.
So, you said Byakuya
statement.
was acting kind of weird before we found the body. But he was acting weird... how?
If you're presented with the opportunity to check out the girls' locker room...
What are you shooting at?
Absolutely take it! That's a natural reaction for any guy!
The victim was Chihiro, who was a girl. So of course I would suggest we check the girls' locker room first. There was no time for pointless distractions. What's so strange about that?
I wish you'd taken me with you.
Hearing Byakuya's comment about Chihiro being a girl, I realized there's a clear contradiction there. It doesn't make sense how he could have known that. Okay, I need to make that contradiction clear.
So, you said
Okay, shoot that away.
Byakuya was acting
You don't need
kind of
that.
weird before we found the body.
No.
But
Shoot,
he was
just
acting
shoot it
weird.
randomly. That's not the correct answer.
If you're presented with the
How-
opportunity
okay,
to check out the girls' locker.
So, you said Byakuya was acting kind of weird before we found the body. But he
This is
was
the worst
acting
mechanic
weird.
of the entire game because
If you're
sometimes
presented with
it
the
feels like
opportunity, that's
bullshit
unnatural.
when you
The
get it.
Victim was Chihiro, so of course I would suggest
You
we
idiot,
check
you
the
missed
Oh, yeah,
it!
sorry.
What's so strange?
Idiot.
Taking me with you.
victim was Chihiro.
No, that's wrong.
No, that's wrong.
I'll tell you what's so strange about that, because up until we actually discovered the body, we couldn't have known who the victim was. So your claim that you went to the girls' locker room first because Chihiro was the victim doesn't hold up.
I see. That's a good answer, I must admit. Interesting. Very interesting indeed. But your reasoning is still too weak.
Huh?
What's wrong? Is that it? Surely you've got more than that. Go ahead. Show us.
What's wrong with Byakuya's attitude? It's like he doesn't even care. I got him cornered, but he's acting like that
What's
got
the
nothing to
matter?
do with him.
You're not finished already, are you? There must be more to it.
There is. I think.
There is more to it. Think about it. We just talked about the differences between this case
Oh,
and
I'm not gonna lie, I forgot
past
she
Jack
existed.
incidents. The proof you're
Yeah,
looking for
Me
is
too.
hidden
She
in
never
there.
talked to him in a while.
Oh? Proof that I'm the culprit, you mean?
The difference between this case and other genocide jacks. The evidence that proves Byakuya is responsible is hidden in there. What could it be?
You don't understand. What?
Let's figure it out. You still only have one.
What? The difference between the cases? You want me to explain it again? When I want to kill, I use my very own special scissors. And I use those same scissors to arrange the body.
But Chihiro was suspended with... It was some kind of rope. Was it not?
That's right! It absolutely was!
Then
Okay.
there must be something very fishy indeed about that rope.
Hey, Byakuya, where'd you get it from, huh?
I'd never seen that rope before in my life.
Oh no!
Obviously,
No!
someone else must never seen that rope before in my life.
No, that's wrong.
Did Ace Attorney come out before this?
Yes. This game is inspired by Ace Attorney.
Actually, I'm pretty sure you have seen it before.
I'm surprised you know what Ace Attorney
that
is.
rope, or should I say, that extension cord?
Oh.
An extension
I
cord?
mean, it was obvious. Do you not see the plug? Stupid.
Byakuya, you've used the extension cord in the library more than once, haven't you? And the same extension cord that was in the library all this time went missing after the murder.
Damn.
And there's
Crazy,
no
bro.
way someone who uses that extension cord as much as you do wouldn't discover that fact.
And Byakuya must be the one who took the extension cord. I can't imagine any other possibility.
That's really what you think? Then your conclusion is something like this. I killed Chihiro in the girls' locker room, then hung her up and wrote that bloody message. I intentionally made it look like Genocide Jack was behind it. Is that about right? What's wrong? I asked you if you think that's what happened.
Hell yes, that's what happened. So that's it, right?
I don't disagree with not disagreeing.
He kept calling this a game, right? So he'd be totally willing to do something like this to win.
Sorry, but could we hold on just a second? I think we need to talk about this a little more.
Huh? Do we really need to? We've already decided who did it.
I know, but still, there's something that's still bothering me.
Is that right? And what, pray tell, is still bothering you? I killed her in the girls' locker room, then disguised my crime. Specifically, I dressed it up to make it look like it was the work of a homicidal psychopath. What about all that bothers you?
Wait. Was that just now? Something's not right. Chihiro's body was definitely found in the girls' locker room. Can I really just accept the fact that what Byakuya said as the truth? No, I don't think so. There's definitely something off about it.
The scene of the crime? Is it that?
You tell me, buddy.
I don't know. Is it the scene of the crime?
You tell me, buddy.
I got it!
Yeah.
You say you killed Chihiro in the girls' locker room, right? But are you sure about that? Isn't it possible that the murder took place somewhere else?
How disappointing. What kind of question is that? Even in the world of disappointments, this is a true letdown. She was found dead in the girls' locker room.
Because of the Monokuma
There is
file.
absolutely no question about that. How could the scene of the crime have been anywhere else?
Well, I think it's entirely possible that she was killed somewhere else, then carried there later, along with the rest of the murder scene.
The rest of the murder scene? That was awfully specific. Please tell me you have a reason for saying all of that.
I believe I do.
Hey! Don't just move on without permission! What do you mean she was killed somewhere else?
Come on, Makoto. If there's any chance the murder took place somewhere else, let's see the proof.
Evidence that shows the murder took place somewhere else. There's something that was switched between the boys and girls locker rooms.
I got it!
Got it!
The proof that she was killed somewhere else is the poster that's hanging in each locker room.
Your proof is some posters?
The poster in the girls' locker room was a picture of a big boobed supermodel. But don't you think that's kind of strange? Why
Not
would
really.
the girls' locker room have a poster like that?
I bet those massive jugs of hers were totally fake!
Meanwhile, the boys' locker room had a poster of the super popular boy band Tornado. Again, that doesn't really seem to belong in a boys' locker room.
So you're saying that maybe the posters were switched?
And there's one other thing I noticed about the locker rooms. You know what I'm talking about, right, Sakura?
You're referring to my protein coffee, aren't you?
Protein coffee?
While I was in the girls' locker room earlier, I spilled some protein coffee on the carpet, but I noticed that after the murder, the stain had been totally scrubbed away.
No, it's not that the stain was scrubbed away. It was moved.
I got it!
Got it!
The stain on the girls'
Actually, I have
locker
no idea
room
who it is at
carpet
this point.
wasn't scrubbed away. In fact, I found it on the boys' locker room carpet.
That's
do you
definitely
emphasize
the stain from my
boys?
protein coffee.
Then, does that mean that the carpets were switched too? But why would anyone do that?
To move the murder scene from one locker room to the other. It's certainly plausible, don't you think? What? In other words, in order to completely swap the scene of the crime, the blood-stained poster and carpet were moved along with the dead body. By doing this, the killer was able to change the entire room where the murder took place.
I can certainly follow your reasoning, but why would the culprit bother doing that?
Huh?
Why would they go to all that trouble of switching the scene of the crime? Actually, an even bigger question. If the murder did take place in the boys' locker room, then how did Chihiro get in the boys' locker room in the first place? To get into the locker rooms, you have to swipe your e-handbook across the card reader device. But Chihiro's handbook should have only allowed her access to the girls' locker room. She had no way to get into the boys' locker room to begin with.
No, she did have a way, and I can tell you what it was.
I highly doubt that.
Shut up! I'm telling you, I know how she could have done it.
I don't even know. It could be Mondo. Maybe when they were training together.
Is it really possible? Could Chihiro really have gotten into the boys' locker room somehow?
Ah! I've got it! She must have hacked her e-handbook! She was the ultimate programmer, after all. I'm sure that would have been no problem for her.
No, I don't think that's it. She used the thing that was in the main hall.
Huh? What thing?
I'm talking about Leon's handbook, of course.
No, that's wrong!
Break.
That was good.
No, I don't think Chihiro used Leon's handbook.
Why not?
because Leon's handbook was broken.
Oh. Well, then, yeah, I guess that'd be pretty impossible, huh?
I am struck silent by how quickly you gave up.
Yeah, that's a good point. Like, what?
Plus, isn't there a regulation against using someone else's handbook?
Actually, the rule states that loaning your handbook is prohibited. It says nothing about borrowing one. In other words, you could borrow a dead person's handbook all you want, and you'd be safe.
Yup. Hit the nail square on the noggin.
Of course, if it were broken, that wouldn't make any sense anyway.
So then, she must have hacked hers, like I said. She used her ultimate programmer skills and...
Psst! You can't fix an e-handbook. The instant you open one up, a security buzzer starts blaring.
So, if she didn't use Leon's handbook, and she didn't modify her own handbook...
Maybe Mr. Naegi's initial assumption is just wrong?
It seems like there's no way she could have got into the boys' locker room. So I guess so.
Okay then, I vote for Byakuya.
We're not on that time yet, idiot.
Hold on a second. I agree with you, though. I think you're on the right track.
What the? You finally decide to open your mouth and that's what you've got to say? There's no way she could get in the boys' locker room, right? So...
Why are you so sure she couldn't get in? There's still one other way she could have gained access.
What?
What are you talking about? What other...
Well, to explain that, why don't we take a little break from the trial? I'd like you all to come see something.
Wait. Just what do you think you're doing?
Don't worry. This'll make the whole trial more exciting. I'm sure that thought must please you.
Huh? It'll make things more exciting? Well, all right then. I declare an official class trial recess.
This happens in court, though. There is recess.
For real?
Now then, what is it you want to show us? It better not be boring or I'll be very unhappy.
Oh, I have no doubt it'll meet your lofty expectations. So, shall we go?
Wait, why are a lot of them wearing gloves? I don't understand that.
Only she's wearing gloves. What are you talking about?
Is there like, I swear to God, someone else is wearing gloves. Whatever. Okay.
The girls'
Doctor
locker room?
voice. Oh.
We've already searched this place top to bottom. What are you trying to pull, Missy?
Oh my God.
I'd like you to examine the victim's body one more time. Be sure to examine the entire...
Examine her carefully?
Yo!
Using our hands?
No way!
It's probably best if I don't run my hands all over a girl's dead body.
It's not that I'm creeped out or anything, it's just... based on religious grounds, you know?
Yeah, I know, bro.
Very well. I'll do it.
But you're a girl. You shouldn't have to touch a dead body.
Okay,
God,
Owl.
Just let one of the boys do it.
No, it's okay. I think Chihiro would rather have a girl examine her. So just leave this to me.
Sakura.
What is this? Some kind of secret girl-on-girl action?
What?
Is that what you're about?
That's not it at all. Stop screwing around.
Okay, here I go. I'm sorry, Chihiro. Please excuse the intrusion.
She's gonna take off her clothes?
Be sure to check her entire body, and I believe we will solve this particular mystery.
Her entire body? I know you say that, but... What? This is...
What is it?
Not possible. It's not possible.
What is that aura?
I don't know.
This girl is
what?
Is a boy.
Ah, I see.
What?
She was actually...
Whoa. My reaction too.
You're joking, right?
I wouldn't joke about this.
What is the aura? Like, what?
Then it's really true?
Chihiro was... a guy?
Oh, what? You guys didn't know? Heck, I knew that right off the bat. Chihiro Fujisaki was totally a
I
guy.
didn't know that.
He was a cross-dresser? Oh, I'm really on fire! I wish I had killed him!
So that's what Kyoko wanted to show everyone, huh?
How did Kyoko know that?
Yes!
She
that
examined the
certainly
body.
does make things much more exciting. Now let's ride this wave of excitement back to the courtroom and get back to the trial.
Okay.
Type.
Let's go.
I do apologize for keeping you waiting. Now then, let's resume the class trial. We've all just learned of the shocking revelation that Chihiro was actually a boy. Let's pick up from there.
Yes, well, I don't know his reason for hiding it, but the fact is, Chihiro was not a girl, but a boy.
To think that Chihiro was actually a guy, thought had never crossed my mind.
Were you okay? The first time you played this, were you shocked as well?
Yeah.
And because the victim was male, he would have had no problem gaining access to the boys' locker room.
Assuming his handbook did, in fact, list his gender as male,
And they're just
then yes,
perfectly
that would
using
be true.
pronouns correctly, I guess.
Of course his handbook said he was a boy. He dressed like a girl, but he was a boy through and through.
So then, there should be no issue with Makoto's initial assertion. The victim was killed in the boys' locker room, and was then later moved to the girls' locker room, and the killer could have easily used Sayaka or Junko's handbook to get into the girls' locker room.
So Chihiro really was killed in the boys' locker room?
I still don't understand the motive for moving the body, but yes, that does seem plausible.
Well, I must admit,
He's
I
pretty smart,
did
though.
find it rather odd. I knew he felt a little off. There was a certain incongruity to his female body.
Oh no, boobs.
This is the most titillating situation!
Look, speaking of boobs.
So now everything has been connected. All the mysteries have finally become clear.
Okay, well, connected or clear or whatever. We still think you're
It's
the killer,
not
remember?
Bayaka.
Very
Byakuya?
interesting.
Whatever.
This has become very interesting.
I'm just gonna call him Baka.
indeed.
He's off in his own little world.
What about you, Makoto? After everything we've learned, do you still
what about
think
you,
Byakuya
Makoto?
is the killer?
Well, without a doubt, Byakuya is the one that made Chihiro's death look like Genocide Jack did it. But I think he might not actually be the killer
I'm
after
so
all.
confused, actually.
What? But aren't you the one who accused him in the first place?
He just seems to be too easygoing about all this. Like he's enjoying us solving the
That's
mystery.
a terrible reason.
That's a horrible reasoning. That makes
The
no
way
sense.
he's acting, it makes it seem like it doesn't have anything to do with him.
And you think that might be because it doesn't have anything to do with him?
Plus, the evidence he left behind was a little too... how can I put it? Overt. He consciously chose to use the extension cord, knowing it could connect him to the murder. At least, that's how I see it. And Byakuya, when you found out the murder took place in the boys' locker room, it seemed to rattle you. And then again when you found out Chihiro was actually a guy. If you really were the killer, that stuff wouldn't have had any effect on you.
So that's your thinking, huh? Well, it bothers me that you don't have more concrete reasons, but it's fine. I guess I'll mark it as correct for the time being.
Mark it as correct?
He's right. I am not the culprit. I just
He's not the
happened to
father.
come across the corpse in the girls' locker room and decided to alter it.
Yeah, I'm so confused. Why did he alter
Are
it?
you fucking with us right now?
No, I'm not
Thanks, Mondo.
effing with you right now.
Oh, okay.
I'm telling you the truth.
Well, I find it very hard to believe.
Go ahead. Find it very hard to believe. You're free to be executed along with the rest of us.
If you're really telling the truth, then why? Why do you do that to his body?
My reasons hardly matter right now. Uncovering the
I
culprit
guess he's
is
right,
much
he's right, he's
more
right, he's right.
important, wouldn't? Now then, if it wasn't me, who was it?
Well,
It's a boy.
I don't think I can say for sure without talking about it a little
No,
more.
it's a girl.
We're seriously gonna keep going? We're all good, aren't we? I thought it was clear Byakuya
Are you
did it.
stupid? We thought. Oh my god.
I'm with Makoto. If there's any doubt whatsoever, we need to explore every possibility, because if we're wrong, we all die here.
That's true. Very well then. I'm with you too.
Damn straight. Count me in.
Do you not have a mind of your own?
Of course I do. What am I, an ant or something?
Anyway, let's discuss this all as a group one more time. We still have time to make our decision.
That's very true.
Our lives are all on the line.
Yeah, we get it, okay?
Excellent. Then shall we resume our game of hide and seek?
Is the killer a guy? Or a
The
girl?
killer was able to gain access to the real murder scene, which
So it was
means
a guy. It has to be a guy.
got it!
Hmm. Just a shoot bullet. Okay, so let's count.
Isn't there a single clue that might lead us to who did it?
I missed.
Clues are one thing, but did nobody get a look at the killer?
I'm sure if someone saw the killer, they would have said something by now.
Perhaps someone saw the victim at some point. Even that might be enough for now.
Yeah. All we need right now is any kind of new info.
It's over.
Oh, you idiot! I was aiming for the purple thing!
You want to know who saw the victim? The killer! And only the killer! And it's not like they're just gonna turn themselves in. Game over, man! Game over!
Yeah! No! Not game over!
Okay, I don't understand.
no. As a matter of fact, there is an eyewitness. She has more information about that.
All we need right now is any kind of new info.
Wait, what?
It's not the right statement.
I don't understand what statement could be.
The killer! And only the...
No!
What?
Because he says, and only the killer saw the victim, but that's a lie.
I
Who else saw
believe
the
someone
victim?
else did see the victim before he was murdered.
Oh, before he was
What do you
murdered.
think,
Oh, okay, I
Celeste?
thought you did the body.
Now that you mention it, yes, I did see him.
Huh? Really?
Oh, but I suppose only Makoto knows about this. The rest of you had no
Makoto?
idea, did you?
What
That is
accent
why
is
you're
this?
all making such ugly noises.
Whatever! Just hurry up and tell us!
It was last night, right before nighttime. I saw Chihiro in the dormitory where
Where saw this?
I saw him stuffing a track jacket into a
They're
duffel
using the correct
bag.
pronouns.
And then, I assume, he headed off to exercise.
With no slip up.
Track jacket and a duffel bag. But we didn't find anything like that at the murder scene.
It seems likely that the culprit destroyed them to get rid of any evidence.
And that is when he said something that struck me as rather odd. Chihiro told me he was in a hurry, but why would he be in a hurry? Only if someone were waiting for him, I should think.
So, Mr. Fujisaki was on his way to meet with someone, and then they were going to work out together?
But Hina and I had invited him to exercise with us plenty of times, and he always
Yeah,
declined.
because he's a girl. He's a guy.
Probably because he was afraid you'd find out the secret he was hiding, right?
Which means that
I-
conversely, he must have trusted whoever he was meeting with very much. Enough so that he was willing to risk his secret being revealed.
What a marvelous friendship! The point is, whoever he met up with is the culprit,
Oh, I
right?
know what it is. It's Mondo.
So we
It's
just gotta
it's
figure
Mondo,
out who
it's
it
Mondo,
was.
it's Mondo.
But knowing what we know,
Why?
I can't even
Because
guess.
Mondo offered to help her.
No. You already have what you need to make the connection.
Huh?
You know who the killer is.
Seriously?
Who is it? Who's the killer?
Think back to the track jacket and duffel bag the killer disposed of. Focus on the details of these items, and it should become obvious who was waiting for him.
Are you sure about that? You really think we can figure out who did it based on two pieces of evidence that we don't have?
What? You want to track down some fingerprints or something?
Even if we had the equipment for that, we wouldn't know how to use it.
As was noted, the evidence is already gone. There's nothing to get fingerprints from.
Maybe, but we can make certain inferences if we just take the time to talk.
Easy for you to say, but fine. Celeste, did you notice anything special about the bag or jacket?
The bag was just a normal duffel bag from the warehouse. All the bags in there are the same, so I can't imagine what would make that one special.
Well, if I remember right, there was a decent variety of tracksuits to choose from. Do you think there might be some connection between the culprit and Chihiro's jacket?
Perhaps. Let's explore that and talk a bit more about the jacket he took.
Okay.
Alright. You're lost.
We're using the same evidence?
First of all, we know where Chihiro was headed.
Oh my
He
god,
was
look how
on
many
his way
parts
to
there
go
are.
exercise. So next we have to ask, why did he choose the specific tracksuit that he did?
What do you mean, the specific tracksuit?
I got it! He picked that tracksuit because it matched the one the culprit was wearing.
So, what you're saying is, the killer was wearing the same blue tracksuit as him? My tracksuit is black.
I
was
don't
weird.
even have a tracksuit.
What's wrong with
This
this?
exercising sucks.
I have a white tracksuit personally. I got it from the warehouse, if you must know.
Did any of that really help us get any closer to figuring out who the culprit is?
No way. Not a chance.
Is it Mondo's statement? I don't know whose statement it is.
You heard him, right? What he just said with...
Oh yeah, it was Mondo. Okay, I know. Yeah.
First
what he
of all,
said wrong.
he was on his way. So next week, why did he
'Cause
choose?
he said it
What do
was-
you mean?
I got it! He picked that tracksuit. It matched the one the culprit was wearing.
So, what you're saying is, the killer was wearing the same blue tracksuit as him?
Yeah.
No, that's wrong.
No, Churro was wearing the tracksuit. Well, I don't know.
Hold on a second, Mondo. What did you just say?
Huh? What'd I say?
When Celeste testified a few minutes ago, she said... She never said anything about the jacket's color. So why did you say Chihiro's blue tracksuit?
What are you... You just...
Ooh, we got him.
Hey, Celeste. What color was Chihiro's tracksuit?
As a matter of fact,
Oh,
blue.
And before we began the trial, did you tell anyone that?
The only one I told about any of this was you.
Then, Mondo,
Oh,
how did you know what color Chihiro's tracksuit was?
Because I just...
I'm sure he saw the clothes at some point in the investigation.
No, that can't be it. The bag and clothes were surely disposed of by the time we began our investigation.
Then the only reason he could have known what color the tracksuit was is if he saw Cherry with it before he died.
Cherry.
That's the only
Cherry.
possibility. Cherry? Are you talking about Chihiro? So, how about it? Did you see the tracksuit or didn't you?
Just by chance. I just happened to see it last night. He walked past me, and he was carrying the tracksuit in his hands.
No, that can't be it either. According to Celeste's testimony,
Yeah, we know. In her bag. Yeah, it was in her bag.
when Celeste
okay.
noticed it, Chihiro made a point of making sure the jacket was completely in the bag. If you just ran into him briefly, you couldn't possibly have seen what color the tracksuit was.
It would appear you dug your own grave.
Perhaps. But you handed him the shovel, didn't you? That's why you said focus on the tracksuit and it'll be obvious who he met with? What a bunch of nonsense.
Ah, now I understand. It was all one big bluff, wasn't it? Your true intention was to draw a slip of the tongue from the culprit.
Wait, so that's why he changed the body? Wait.
That's why you said you knew who did it. To put them on edge.
That's right. Mondo was my target all along. I had my suspicions about him from the very beginning.
Actually, me too. And then yeah.
But why? What made you so suspicious?
That's a good question.
Because I hate him.
I don't know the way he is acting, right?
Was he acting abnormal?
Not really.
There was a certain turning point that tipped me off. Maybe you didn't notice it, Mondo, but you tend to refer to men and women differently. You only call guys dude. For girls, it's chick. And after he was killed, You happen to refer to him as Dude. Once I picked up on that, it occurred to me
What?
that Mondo knew something we didn't.
You noticed such a tiny detail?
Are you a witch? She's a witch! You're positively frightful!
No, I'm not the frightful one. Not nearly as frightful as someone capable of murdering a friend.
Mondo, was it really you? Did you really kill Chihiro?
I didn't kill anyone! You've been all over me, judging everything I say, putting words in my mouth. What gives you the right to treat me like a goddamn criminal?
Yeah! He would never do something like
shut
that!
up.
This is a false accusation!
It's true. My reasoning on that is pretty shaky.
That was fast.
Well, this does present us with a problem. It seems we are all out of leads.
What do you mean? Is it not Mondo?
My time has nearly come. That's what my little ghost friend is telling me.
Oh yeah, that reminds me. Hifumi, weren't you telling me you'd found some evidence?
Really? What kind of evidence?
Actually, you know, now that I'm thinking about it here calmly, it might not be all that relevant.
Jeez, did your confidence just get up and walk away? It's fine, man. Just tell us.
This guy's nice.
If you really insist. Here it is.
What do you have there?
It happens to be an e-handbook. I found it laying on the ground, so I scooped it up.
It's mine.
It's Chihiro's.
I got it!
Yeah.
We know Chihiro's handbook was missing from the scene of the crime, right?
For a fact.
For a fact indeed. I was totally sure I'd found it.
Then it must hold some clue about the culprit.
Well, that's what I was hoping. But it's busted. It won't even turn on.
I imagine the culprit broke it to get rid of any
No, it
evidence
can't be
after the
broken.
murder.
That's odd. I didn't think the handbooks were quite so fragile.
You're right. They're not. They're totally waterproof and shock resistant. It would take an awful lot to break one.
And yet, this one does appear to be broken. As is Leon's,
Aren't they not
sitting
broken,
useless
though?
in the main hall. For all your confidence, that is a remarkably
No,
high
it's not
failure rate.
actually broken. You can turn it on.
Do you think there might be some kind of mystery in there somewhere? How precisely did the handbooks get broken?
I think it's weak. Yeah, she's talked about a weak point.
I got it!
Got it.
You already told us before that the handbook has one weak point, didn't you?
Yeah! You remember that? Sure, maybe I let that slip. But I never told anyone what the weak point actually was.
But if the handbook is supposed to never break, and two of them broke in quick succession, then...
Then we can only assume that someone's figured out its weakness. You know what the weakness is, right, Monokuma? So, what is it?
You're asking me?
I think it's a necessary piece of information if you want this to be a fair trial.
But if I tell you, and someone else decides to copy it, that would be very not good.
Just tell us already! Why would we want to break our own handbooks?
Oh well, I have a weakness for pushy demands. But you're sure you won't follow their example? Then allow me to make a special announcement. The weak point of my cutting-edge e-handbook is when it's exposed to high temperatures for too long, it will suffer a meltdown and totally break!
I flippin' knew it!
You knew it?
Yeah, because I found the handbook laying on the floor of the sauna.
Ooh.
The temperature in the sauna can reach over 200 degrees. Strange how you don't get burnt, huh? It's because as your sweat evaporates, it creates a cooling layer
stop
of
with the
air
science, bro.
around your skin. If the hot air of the sauna were somehow pushed directly onto your skin, you'd definitely get fried. That layer of air would get blown away. That's why you may feel a burning when you move around. So when you're in a sauna, make sure to keep nice and still.
Interesting. I learned one new fact today.
Shut up.
That is a mere trifling speck of knowledge.
Anyway,
Oh my god.
if you
can
found
they
the
shut
victim's
up?
handbook in the
God.
Not the
sauna,
sauna.
then the killer must have been purposely trying to raise its temperature in order to break it.
Meaning the culprit somehow knew its weakness.
But how'd they find out? Monokuma said he didn't tell anyone, right?
Indeed. Quite the mystery.
What if they found out by accident?
What do you mean by accident?
What if the killer took their own handbook into the sauna, not knowing its weakness? And
Oh my
they
God, you're
realized
right,
it was
it's
broken,
Mondo.
of course. And once they had Chihiro's handbook, they knew they had an easy way to dispose of it.
I won't say it's not possible, but who would have done something like that?
Mondo and
I
his
don't know
bro.
of anyone who took their handbook into the sauna.
I might know someone who did.
Whoa! Seriously?
I think the one who may have taken their handbook into the sauna was...
Okay, it was Mondo. It was 2 people though.
Yeah, but who was the one that wore their clothes?
Oh, who wore their? Oh yeah, I can. Wait, what happened to the text? How about the voices?
Wait, what?
Zane, they're not speaking.
Shoot!
Oh, yeah, they won't do... Sometimes they won't speak, which is kind of weird.
Oh wait, Mondo?
He had clothes on.
Oh yeah, I forgot. He took off his clothes. Sorry, I just switched the
Mondo, your handbook got broken in the sauna, didn't it?
What? Why? Why do you keep accusing him?
Mondo and Taka had an endurance contest in the sauna not too long ago, remember?
Okay,
And for the contest,
really?
Mondo just so happened to keep his school uniform on. But little did he realize, he'd also left his handbook in one of his uniform pockets. And when it was all over, Mondo discovered that taking your handbook into the sauna could easily destroy it.
No, wait, hold on. You've got it all wrong. He would never kill. I don't accept this. Show me the proof. The actual solid proof.
Well, why don't we just show his handbook? Wait, what? How do you switch?
You have 3. I don't know. I think it was tab? I don't know.
Let's test Makoto's assertion.
I have no idea.
If
Escape,
what
escape.
he says is correct,
Escape.
then Mondo,
Escape!
you broke your...
Okay. Keep going. Oh. Fire, truth, hand. Select, mouse wheel. Okay.
In other words, if Mondo's handbook is actually broken, then that proves that what Makoto said is right.
Well, my goddamn handbook works just fine!
See? Look! Makoto was wrong after all! Mondo wouldn't hurt a fly!
I don't understand. What could it be?
Sure, Mondo's handbook broke during the sauna. If I can just prove that, then that will show that the handbook Mondo must actually be...
Let's test Makoto's...
Isn't that right, Mondo Owada?
Ooh.
Wait! No! This can't be right! Where's your evidence?
What do you mean, where's our
Where's your evidence? You need evidence! You need proof! Without any proof, you can't pin any of this on him!
Not at all.
If you press the space key, Fever Time will activate, and the tempo will be forced to its max. At this point, even if you push buttons at random, you won't miss. So you can push RMB, LMB, RMB, LMB, however you want to destroy the opponent's verbal assault. But this only lasts until your focus gauge runs out, so it makes the best possible use of your time. Of course, it wouldn't be fair if you only got to access the special time, right? So we also prepared something called, I'm not saying that word, time that your opponent can use.
Handbook works just fine!
There you go.
Oh my god, why did it take so long?
Break!
Mondo, the handbook you have right now. Is it
Oh,
really
look at
yours?
this.
What the fuck is that supposed to mean?
The broken handbook that was in the main hall, isn't that one actually yours?
What the heck are you talking about?
What I mean is, I think Mondo swapped his handbook out for one that actually worked. I think he took Leon's handbook and replaced it with his own. After all, Monokuma said himself that Leon's handbook never should have broken.
That's right! the punishment it suffered wasn't nearly enough to destroy it.
So then, the broken handbook in the main hall is actually Mondo, which would mean that the handbook Mondo has right now is actually Leon's. Yes?
But doesn't that violate the school regulations?
Well, here's how I look at it. There is a rule about loaning your handbook to another student, but if they're dead, they're not a student. It's kind of a gray area, I admit. But no worries. If anything, it just makes things more interesting. As such, I decree that exchanging handbooks with a corpse is not a violation of the rules.
Well, Mondo, if I'm wrong about this, you're welcome to say so. I'm happy to admit I made a mistake.
Son of a bitch. What's wrong, bro? Come on. Tell him he's wrong. You are wrong. You have to be wrong. Everything you just said is wrong. You made it all up.
Okay, then why don't we look back on this case one more time, from the beginning? That way, everything will become clear, and we'll all see if I was right or wrong.
Well, it's Mondo.
Closing argument. Alright. Your tempo marker will disappear, making it quite a bit tougher to hit the buttons in rhythm. If you were to activate Fever Charm at this moment, oh shoot. But no, never mind. I'm sure nothing would happen. I don't know what I was worried about. Oh, then good luck.
Wait, I don't understand. What the hell? That was so confusing.
The moment of truth.
Wait, what?
Show me some evidence.
Oh, you don't remember
You're
this?
wrong.
Help, escape. Okay.
I refute you. False. Show me some evidence. I won't listen. False. I refuse
I'm pretty
to
good
vote.
at this. Oh, you can't see it.
Show me some evidence.
Just spam, just
You're
spam.
wrong. I won't listen. I refute you. False.
Hit space.
Show me some evidence.
I didn't do anything.
I won't listen. False. You're corrupt. I refuse to vote.
I don't understand. I do not understand.
Nobody believes me.
Shut up, Bacardi.
You can retry, don't worry.
Okay, I think everyone's just stupid.
Is this really the end for all of us?
Yes?
I refuse to give up yet.
Oh, look at that. You got so much health back. Okay, you need to remember. But okay.
Right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. Let's go.
You can also lock on to multiple.
Show me some evidence. You're wrong. I won't listen. I refute you. False. Show me some evidence. I won't listen. False. I refuse to vote. Show me some evidence. You're wrong. I won't listen. I refute you. False. Show me some evidence. I won't listen. False.
Hello?
You're corrupt.
Just spam.
Oh my god!
Refuse to vote.
I think it's almost over. It'll go back. Oh my god!
You're corrupt.
Fuck.
What? This is impossible!
Listen.
Holy shit!
Final strike.
Show me some evidence.
This should prove it.
Oh my god!
By the way,
that was
the
insane.
The final version of this in this game is really difficult.
Mondo must have replaced his broken handbook with Leon's, in which case, we can just check each of our handbooks right now. Once we do that, we'll...
We don't gotta do that.
Huh?
Yeah, I did it. I killed him.
Wow. That was dark. Let me guess. I'm gonna guess C. Oh, shockers.
Still got A. Oh, now you can buy more gifts.
I got no choice, man. After hearing all that, I gotta just give up. Go ahead, Monokuma. Get it over with. Ask for the goddamn
Oh yeah, you get to see his
Roger that.
his execution.
Hold on!
No
Very
waiting,
weird.
no holding on. Time for the moment we've all been waiting for. Grab your lever and give it a yank! Who will you elect as the Blackened this time around? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
Who was found guilty? Monokuma vote. Oh, they'll go back to the just text, no dialogue.
What?
Uh-oh, this time it looks like you got it right again. Guess it is the Blackened that killed Shiro Fujioka was Mondo Awada.
Another character I don't have to voice act.
In case you're wondering, that vote was not unanimous. Kyoto chose the wrong answer. You're treading very close danger, Mr. Shima. You should be more careful. I refuse to believe it. Oh, wait, this is you.
There's no way he would kill someone.
Sorry,
dude.
What is this?
Why are you apologizing? Why? Why did you do it?
Well, it's like Moto's taking a vow of silence, so allow me to explain on his behalf.
Actually...
Wait, he knows?
Yeah.
Oh, because of the secret, right?
Yeah.
The story of the murder of this time is the successor of two men. Oh, but for everyone who doesn't really want to hear it, hit the control keys fast for the text. Anyway, there was one young boy, and his name was Shiro Fujioka. He had an extreme inferiority complex regarding his own lack of strength. You're so weak even though you're a boy. He heard these things like as long as he could remember his weakness. And on the contrary, he tried to hide and buried himself further and further into that weakness to take on the fragile form of a petite young girl. He had chosen as his way out. Now nobody will be able to say anything even though you're a boy, but no matter how tightly he wrapped himself up that shell, and inferiority complex had already taken root deep inside of him, and was not so easily weeded out. And it turned out that shell was completely empty. The complex didn't disappear, instead only grew stronger and stronger. I'm weak.
Weak.
We got it. Once the killing game had begun, here at the school, he had no choice but to accept this fact. After all, the world survival says if you're not strong, you don't survive. And then lovely and happily, Monokuma announced the revealing of the embarrassing secrets, which of course included Shiro's embarrassing secret, which I was more than willing to divulge. Even though he dresses like a girl, Shiro is actually a boy.
Hey,
And that was something Shiro wouldn't let anyone find out, no matter the cost. And that was revealed, it would be then. The hardened shell would crack, the armor would fall away. Without a doubt, those around him would torture him. More than ever, we were being thrust into such a simple dilemma, and such a dilemma must have sent him carrying despair, and yet...
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, I don't want to talk about it right now.
But...
I also don't want to leave things the way they are, so maybe I can talk about it later, after I try my best to come true, and then I can tell everyone. Not only use the threat of this code to let himself become stronger.
That's right.
No, that's
I want to change.
I'm trying to get stronger and accept who I am. I'm trying to see who... Sometimes even though you're a boy, I'll be okay and get better. With that in front of his mind, he resolved to take immediate action. So that day, he committed to exercising. He began to prepare to train his body and mind, but sadly, that would be the first and only chance he would get at it.
Hey,
When he decided to start exercising, he thought it would be a good idea to ask someone for help. He wanted to tell that person his secret first, and then ask them to help them from there. And that person he went to...
Yeah, that's right.
It was me.
Yep, it sure was. The biker gang fella had been family care about how important his manly promises were, so Chiro probably figured out that if he confided in Mondo, his honor would make him keep the secret. Plus, Mr. Machado Mondo was raised the most strong man that Chiro always aspired to be. Maybe talking to Mondo would help me get me some stories, so he went and asked Mondo to help him become stronger. Wait, Shiro said this? You mean Mondo. You mean Monokuma. You see, look at the person who's saying this.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
Yeah.
Huh? They messed up the naming.
That was his aspiration. He thought that only with Mondo's support would he ever be able to come close to that.
Correct.
So then that must be why Mondo did what he did to keep the promise he made to Chihiro. Huh? He did what?
Huh? What did he do?
Oh wait, that's you.
You mean that's why Mondo carried Chihiro from the boys' locker room to the girls' locker room?
Indeed.
Hey, why did he do that again? Yeah, sorry, I wasn't paying attention.
They'll tell you. They'll tell you. Wasn't it just to cover up what he done?
Certainly.
But
You have to say this shit, buddy. Yeah, you say all this shit.
Keep body keeps a secret.
Because
everyone knew he'd be killing the boys' locker room. And everyone would be arguing about how she got into the boys' locker room, right? Once that started up, at least a few of us would immediately begin to suspect his identity. We tried to protect Chihiro's secret by putting him in the girls' locker room and stealing his handbook. See?
Then Mondo did all that to keep the promise he made to Chihiro, who would he also kill? Why? Why would he do that? The more I hear you talk, the more I don't understand. The more, I mean, you guys trust each other, right? So why? Why did you... ... Because no matter what, I didn't want anyone to know.
I knew it.
So that's what triggered
that,
it all.
oh.
The possibility of having an embarrassing secrets exposed.
Oh yeah, you'll know his embarrassing secret. That's impossible. Nothing could have been that bad. Something he didn't want anyone to know. That's impossible.
Don't make me repeat myself.
How many times must I repeat myself? To judge others by your own standards is the height of folly. Even if you can't comprehend it, he obviously can. That's all there is to it.
Well, while we're on the subject, why don't I tell you the embarrassing memory that CP didn't want everyone to know?
Hey,
You know what Mondo did? He killed. I knew that was gonna happen. I knew that was gonna happen. Mondo, the ultimate biker gang leader, makes all the hoodlums and riffraff across the country trouble, but the only person who had the chance to join a gang in the first place was a certain someone.
His brother.
Mondo's older brother's name was Daya Iwata. Mondo had nothing but respect him. It was because of Daya that Mondo got a motorcycle. Mondo's older brother was only his family growing up, so he was the only one that Mondo could trust and respect. If he wanted to measure up this vigorously, he imitated him in everything he did. Mondo was the epitome of a starry-eyed kid brother. Meanwhile, the charismatic older brother had put together a local motorcycle gang, and before he knew it, they had grown into the biggest biker gang in the country. They had the older brother, number of the one in the gang, and his number two is younger brother, Mondo. In the beginning, everything was speeches and gravy. But when Mondo started to think about he would have to take over the gang, some of his brother's greatness and inspiration became gnawed on Mondo's already soul.
The kid's gonna take over Daya, huh? Daya created this gang with his bare hands. Mondo's just along for the ride. Can someone like that really be our leader? That's the members, by the way.
Yeah.
All that dude do is just make the gang look bad.
Almost every day, Mondo heard that gossip from other members of the gang, which is why
I
gotta get stronger. Stronger than Daya. Once. Just one time. No matter what, I gotta win.
Don't fuck with me.
Okay, I don't care what heck it takes. I gotta come out on top. That's you.
And on that night of his amazing brother's retirement ceremony, Mondo challenged him to a secret street race. But during that race, tragedy struck. The kid brother pushed ahead with his reckless abandon and dashed into the oncoming traffic, but suddenly... Oh my god.
My bad, kid. I fucked up. Sorry.
Of course he knew it was his brother's fault, but I never blamed him for what happened.
Hey kid, the rest is up to you. No matter what, you gotta keep the gang together. Okay. Because it's the team. You and me put together. It's a promise between men.
He decided to hide the truth of what happened from others in the gang in order to keep the gang together and keep his brother's promise. He could never admit anyone that his own because that he caused the accident, and as a result, the team was even stronger under the banner of the kid who bested his big brother. Yeah, I was gonna lose to his kid brother, so he got stupid and got himself killed. That's it. This became the explanation for what happened. Mondo's lie became the truth. He wanted to leave the team so bad he was willing to tell all kind of lies about his brother.
I'm strong. Strong. Okay, we get it, bro. And yet,
that's mine.
Oopsie.
As soon as I was killing him, he realized no matter how tough he pretended to be, he was just another weakling that could die in an instant. And as the hateful Monica announced the revealing of the embarrassing secrets, at that point it was clear that
Oh my god, the Discord thumbnail for the stream is just the scene of him holding his brother.
Getting right on the secret.
Mondo killed his own brother. No matter what, I couldn't let the other gang members find out. If that happened, everything would have been ruined. Everything me and my brother had worked to create would have been destroyed. His death, all the guilt I'd been carrying around, it would all have been for nothing. So that's why I, Mondo, after I saw what Monokuma had on me, my head filled up with all kind of fuzzy uneasiness and just started to swirl around. I never felt anything like it before. I didn't know what to do about it. I wasn't sure what to think or say, but after a while, it turned itself into a hard of lump of anxiety way down in my stomach. And it was right around then that Chiro asked me to start working out with him. And right there, he told me a secret. Seriously? Jesus.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm sorry I lied to you.
But why? Why now? Why are you telling me this all of a sudden?
Huh?
Because I mean, you kept that secret all this time, right? If anyone found out, you would...
But...
You're right, but...
I want to change.
I want to change. I hurt myself in lies. I'm weak. I want to destroy the version of me forever.
His words are like a knife in my gut. I felt like he was exposing the lie I've been living myself.
I have to change. I don't want to be weak anymore. You're so strong. It can't hurt you, right? Whatever is secret one coming right is telling us.
You piece of...
So what? You're saying I should just say it?
What?
You're saying if I really am, I should just be able to tell everyone my secret?
Huh?
I was just jealous. I was jealous of Chihiro's strength.
Strength to tell him?
He had the strength to face his own weakness, to try and overcome it. It was the kind of strength I never had. So I was jealous of him. That jealousy broke me.
What?
Are you making fun of me? I'm strong? Are you fucking with me right now?
I'm
No!
not making fun of you. You're really strong, Mondo.
I feel like I could hear something start to creak. Something inside my head. What did he want me to do? What was I supposed to do? Was I supposed to just sit back, let my secret get revealed and ruin everything?
What's wrong?
Damn you!
Why'd you have to tell me all that? You trying to rub my failure in my face?
No, I just really admire you. I admire your strength.
Yeah, that's right.
That's right, I am strong. Strong. I'm strong. Strong, okay. Stronger than you.
You son of a
And
bitch!
stronger than Daya. I remember anything after that. When I woke up again, he was laying at my feet, covered in blood. I had the dumbbell in my hands, and I was just staring at him, down on the ground. Hey! I
killed him.
I killed
Chihiro. Even after all this time, I'm still just as weak as I've always been. And thanks to that, I did something I can never take back.
Mondo. He was normally so aggressive, so angry. He hid that weak side away from everyone. That was his secret. A weakness like that lived in a heart like his, and it turned him cold-blooded. God damn it.
Look at him. You see, you're all just like him. For a secret from the past, he's killed another living human being cold-blooded. He doesn't cut free of his regrets. The outside world, he doesn't know what his true regret is. Do you hope anywhere in there? Because I don't.
You bastard! Just shut up, you son of a... Okay, I did not know he would be able to say that.
Okay, I'll say it as many times as I want. So, yeah, unfortunately, I can't do it right now. Because the time for punishing is fast approaching.
It can't be.
Well now.
Disturb the peace, he'll be punished.
Ridiculous.
Hold on.
Now then, I prepared a very special punishment.
For the Mondo Awada, the ultimate bite.
No, wait.
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time!
I said wait!
Sorry, man. I couldn't keep the promise we made. From one man to another.
Oh, execution.
What the hell am I looking at?
The Cage of Death.
Oh my god. What the? What? That makes no sense. That was brutal. That, yikes. Laugh at death.
Laugh at death.
Oh. Forever. At peace.
It can't be. My brother. Another murder, another execution. I want to feel again. Everyone's lives are so taken so lightly here. I feel like I might be going mad. Maybe I'll just let it happen. Okay. Okay, you do the same voice line twice? As Taka's sad screams. But of course, he had to. What a disappointment. This is the end of the game. Byakuya.
What is this?
You're pretty insane, you know that a game our friends was dead. You realize that?
Naturally.
Of course I do, because this game's life or death.
Hey.
I don't have anything to say to you. I don't have a response.
However,
I just don't understand why. Why do you go out of your way to disguise Mondo's crime?
What?
Why? Isn't it obvious? Because it makes things more interesting. His voice was calm and motionless. Last night when the murder took place, I was in the library as usual.
Honestly.
So you know the nighttime rule too?
Everyone never mattered to me.
There
I don't
is
recall
nothing to be
any
done.
agreeing to it.
Please continue.
The night grew late, and I decided to return to my room, which is when I stumbled upon him. Spotted Mondo coming out of the girls' locker room. After he'd gone, I looked inside and saw the corpse. What? You mean you actually witnessed the murder? He was such a fool. He didn't even have the slightest idea that I'd seen him.
Well...
So you're saying you knew the culprit was from the very beginning?
That's right.
Indeed. What if that had been the end of it? How boring would it have been? I mean, what a waste of time to have the answer revealed right at the beginning. Which is why I decided to lend a little helping hand. I thought it would liven things up. You did all that to liven things up?
I see.
After hearing about Legends of Dark and Dark, we decided to use that for the fish medicine.
But damn, man, if we hadn't figured it out, who really have done it? You would have been dead too, right? Well,
Oh, you're lagging. Hello?
not bad.
Say it again.
Well, obviously, I would have revealed that truth before I reached that point. Of course, yeah, I could turn to look at me in the eyes. I'd feel sharp eyes piercing into me. Thanks to a certain remarkable someone, it never did, and I was able to perform an interesting experiment.
Interesting.
Once I do decide to become blackened, I now know who I have to watch for.
Correct.
What?
So that
was your reason.
So he's scared of Makoto, right?
He's scouting people that he might, like, if he tried to kill someone, he's scouting the people that would have found him guilty.
So Makoto and Kyoko, right? The girl.
Are you satisfied? Yeah.
Indeed.
Yes, we are done listening to your story. Moving on.
Hey.
There's something I'd like to ask Monica.
What's this?
Oh, I'm next.
You
like to perform these elaborate executions such time, right? My question is why. So do you like them? But do you know this punishment, this despair is not just for you. All punishment, all this despair is my gift to mankind.
What?
You're overly exaggerating. I'm not overly exaggerating. These punishments are meant to transfer all hope into despair.
What do you mean?
Huh?
Mean?
What
the heck?
Okay, I get it. Good grief, I don't understand why you have to pick apart everything else so stupid.
Whatever, doesn't matter. In the end, I'm going to stand alone as the victor, and then everything will be revealed to me.
Ooh, how exciting!
I think this is the start of terrifying friendship.
That's enough.
Shut up. I never would stoop to the level of a childish criminal like you. Let me just say this. After I achieved complete victory, you're up next. I'm gonna find you and kill you, understand?
In the name of my family.
In the name of the Gami family, for which victory is a foregone conclusion.
You're getting all riled up!
No trash mob for you.
I swear, whatever it takes, I will kill you.
Temper, sounds like someone needs a nap.
Monokuma's laughter peeled across the courtroom, and the curtain closed on the case of Chihiro and Mondo. But I knew that wasn't the end. The killing game would still continue, because the mastermind wouldn't let it end. For those of us who were still alive, our worst fear and despair kept on multiplying. It was the kind of despair that felt like a blind puppy in hell had more of a future than us. All of our courage, our effort, our friendship, it felt like it amounted to nothing at all. It was the worst kind of despair.
Well, anyway, like I was saying, this is a pretty good spot. Yeah, a really good spot. Anyway, isn't it amazing how that girl went and killed someone before things even had a chance to get boring?
What girl, the Sayaka?
Once things really get moving, it'll
think
be
he is
like a
talking about
roller
Sayaka.
coaster. There won't be any stopping it. Fear and despair charge forward at a speed nothing can hope to match. But I must admit, I'm disappointed. I went to all the pain and effort of making you part of the group, and you couldn't play your part. You do remember you were supposed to make the first move, right? Well, no biggie. Nothing we can do about it now. So just do your best to make things more exciting from now on, okay? After all, that's what everyone wants to see.
There's one thing I'd like to ask you.
As long as you don't want to know my measurements, fire away.
Yo, what?
What?
Who is it? The 16th high school student, I mean.
Ooh. My, you really took me by surprise there. I know I said you could ask anything, but super denied, ultra denied, demonic denied. Because you see, that's my ace in the hole. And nobody be dumb enough to reveal that, right? No matter how close they were to their friends. ...
Wait, who is this?
You don't know.
Will it be
But did you also see the mention of a 16th student?
Yeah.
There was only 15 to start with. So there's a secret person.
Damn.
To be continued.
Wait, 10 people are alive, bro? That's crazy.
You received the crazy diamond present. You want to save the data?
Nah.
You want to go through that entire trial again?
You're insane, you're in pain, I can tell by what you're saying. I'm Nightmare Freddy and I'm in your head. I'm Nightmare Freddy and I'm in your bed. Better flash your lights, check the halls all night. Flash the class at 2, better flash it twice. You can't survive us, better flash your lights or you will die.